That bitch choking. That bitch choking. That's from the ancestors right there. You hear me? This morning, the shit I'm about to talk about this morning, it's gonna ruffle a lot of feathers. It's gonna make people feel some kind of way. I don't give a fuck. But be a better version of you. Damn, I got burnt, motherfucker. Be a better version of you. That's all you. There's always room to grow. There's always room to learn. If you're not growing, you dying. Anything that's not growing is dying. You know what I'm saying? So, if you're not using your brain, exercising it, because your brain is a muscle. And if you don't use your muscles, you lose your muscles. You lose your muscle mass and everything. So if you don't exercise your brain, if you don't read, if you don't just critical think, if you don't exercise your brain, that thing will become useless. It'll start lowering in frequency. You know what I'm saying? You'll just start degenerating. Anything that's not growing is dying. So if you're not growing spiritually, then spiritually you dying. You dying slowly. It's a slow death too. It's slow. It's agonizing. A lot of people are depressed and shit. Angry and everything. That's your soul. That's your spirit dying slowly. Agonizing. Being dragged out. You need to start growing. You need to start watering your mind. Watering your spirit. You know what I'm saying? Watering your soul. You need to start giving everything you need to nourish yourself. Energy is real. Frequency is real. You know what I'm saying? That's why they call it emotions. Emotions. E is energy. Motion. Energy and motion. That's what emotions is. It's just energy in motion. However you release it or transform it or whatever you do with your energy is on you. But at the end of the day, you have to grow, bruh. You have to grow or you just gonna die slow. Some people are mentally suicidal to the point where they want to die. They don't give a fuck. They ready to go. They ready to kill themselves slowly. You know what I'm saying? Some people are just wired like that. You dig? What's happening, fam? Welcome to the live. But some people are just like that. Spiritually, they ready to die. They trying to commit spiritual suicide. You feel me? They killing themselves. They pumping their body with all types of toxins. You know what I'm saying? They sleeping around with different people, just leaving a piece of themselves with them, getting soul tied. You know what I'm saying? Their circle is fucked up, draining their energy. Man, you gotta, man. This spiritual journey shit is real, man. And if you ain't trying to grow, then you just trying to die. So you gotta spiritually grow. That's why I say anything that's not growing is dying, man. And if you're not spiritually growing, then you spiritually dying, bro. And it's sad because I could look on the face of my people. I got cousins, man, for real. Just like my daddy always told me, either you learn fast or you die young. You heard me? But it hurts me because I can look on the face of my people, and not just my people. I can look on the face of any kind of person, creature that's walking this earth, and I can tell whether they're growing or they're dying. And when I see people who spiritually dying, man, that shit hurt because I'm an empath. I feel energy. I feel that shit, man. Like, I hate riding around the hood. I hate being in the projects. I hate all that shit because that vibration, that energy is so low. People just dying spiritually. It's no hope. They're hopeless. All that type of shit, man. Look, that's why I tell y'all, you gotta eat right. For one, part of how you feel and how you think is because of what you eat. When they say you are what you eat, that shit is true. You know what I'm saying? That shit is true. Like, people that eat pork all the fucking time, after you eat that pork, you start feeling sluggish, you start feeling lazy, just like the motherfucking pig. You start feeling like the pig. Pigs are lazy, they're sluggish, they're sloppy, they're messy, all that shit. They got all kind of parasites in them and shit like that. And you eating that. And you eating that all the time, your whole life. You be feeling sluggish. You don't know why the fuck you feeling sluggish. Your ass done slept for 8 hours a day, but you waking up still tired. How in the fuck are you sleeping 8 hours a day, but you waking up still tired? It's because of the shit that you putting in your body. Your body spending more energy digesting the shit that you just put in your body. So when you wake up, you tired. You ain't even got no energy because your body been spending 8 hours digesting the fuck shit that you done put in your body. Your body been spending all this energy processing that shit all night while you sleep for the whole 8 hours. To the point it ain't even resting. So now you feeling sluggish. And you do that shit for years and years and years. Now you starting to age. Now you starting not to look your age. You be 24, 25 looking like you about 30 and 40 and shit like that. Dying on the inside, big dog. Dying on the inside, big girl. You feel me? Like, it's real shit, man. And then, besides eating, another thing that fuck with your vibration and your mind and the way you act is because humans absorb energy and we put out energy. So if you got a bunch of people in a low vibrating area, say the projects, you know what I'm saying? Everybody in the projects is vibrating at a low frequency. It's bad energy. You know what I'm saying? Everything just bad. And that kid absorbs all that to the point where they grow up and, you know what I'm saying? It manifests itself. That's another reason. Half the time when you depressed, that ain't even you depressed. That's somebody else. That's somebody else being depressed and you feeding off of that depression energy. Now your ass depressed and you don't even know what the fuck is wrong with you. You just like, man, I feel like blah. I feel like blah today. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't feel myself. I don't feel like myself. I just feel like, That's because that ain't even you depressed. That's somebody around you. You got to get that person away from you. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you feel a certain way and you don't know what it is, that's not you feeling that. There's something around you that's feeling like that. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's depression, whether it's anger, whether it's you being happy, whatever it is. If you don't even, man, I don't know why I'm happy today. I don't know why I'm up. That's because there's the energy around you that you feeding off of. They got you like that. Or you be waking up, you on 10, you don't know why the fuck you mad. You just feel some type of way. I just feel some type of way today. I'll slap a motherfucker. That's because whatever energy is around you, or whatever energy you thought about before you went to sleep is manifesting. You feel me? That's why when you go to sleep with a clear head. That's why when you meditate with a clear head. You feel me? So, you got your food, and you got your environment. And it's a reason why they call it an environment. I'm going to break down the word environment. You know what I'm saying? But, then you got to talk about your circle. Your circle is so important. You know what I'm saying? My daddy always told me, you are who you hang around. He always told me that as a kid. I never understood that shit until I got older and I started digging into energy and spirituality and shit like that. Why you think they say birds of a feather flock together? You know what I'm saying? You got a whole circle full of dog ass niggas. And you could be like, man, I ain't no dog ass niggas. But you done some dog ass shit though. Just because you been around them dog ass niggas. You might not been a dog ass nigga at your core. But you done did some dog ass shit. Because you around that circle. and you want to impress that circle. I don't care what nobody talking about. We all done something to impress somebody else. Or another group of people, or our friends, or our family. You feel me? We've been trying to impress everybody except for ourselves. That's why it's called impress. You impress your motherfucking self. You feel me? So, you are who you hang around. Guilty by association. Where do you think they get that from? You guilty by association. You dig? If you around a bunch of niggas who ain't doing nothing but popping pills, selling dope, kicking doors, gang banging, it don't matter. It don't matter if you reading a book, going to college and everything, but if you around these people, you're guilty by association. Because you know better than being around these people. Either you gonna speak life into these people, or you gonna get the fuck away from these people. But for you just to hang, you guilty by association, big dog. Because you got that energy in you. There's something about you that draws you to that. And the same thing with the women. You hang around hoes, thoughts, deadbeat mama sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Bitter female. When you hang around bitter female, you'll begin to be bitter. When you start to hang around hoes, you start to have hoish tendencies and hoish thoughts and all type of shit. Guilty by association. That shit real. Stand back, take a look at your circle. If your circle is vibrating at a low frequency, then you're not going to vibrate higher than that. Get around some people who's vibrating higher than your current circle and vibrating higher than you. You know what I'm saying? So then you can continue to vibrate, or you just need to be by your damn self and vibrate on your own frequency, raise your own frequency, raise your own energy, get on your own positive spiritual path, and positively grow. Because I'm going to tell you something. One bad apple does ruin the bunch. And it's science. If you take a rotten apple and you put it next to a non-rotten apple, that fungi will go on over to that other apple and start eating it and start making it rotten. Slowly and slowly. Then that apple gets rotten. Then the same process goes to every other apple. So one apple do ruin the bunch. And it's all dealing with energy. All these metaphors that the old folk been talking about, it's all about energy. Birds of a feather flock together. You are who you hang around. One bad apple ruined the bunch. Crabs in the barrel. All that shit, it's about your energy. All that's telling you about bad energy pulling you down. So you gotta vibrate high. So you got your food, you got your environment, you got your circle. Once you change all three of those, I promise you, watch how shit start manifesting in your life. Watch how you start feeling. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you, a lot of that depression and sad and anger and all that shit that you feel ain't even yours. You taking on somebody else's energy and baggage and shit like that, man. You gotta protect your energy at all costs. We all have a magnetic field around us. That's what your aura is. We all have a magnetic field around us. We all do. You know what I'm saying? So that's all. You just gotta be a better version of yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Just be a better version of yourself. If today you made $10, then the next day make 20. Or if today you meditate for 5 minutes, then tomorrow you meditate for 10. You see, every day you gotta progress. You know what I'm saying? If you did something today, do it 10 times better the next day. Or work at doing it 10 times better. You feel me? To all my business owners and real estate people, if you sold one house today or sold one product today or whatever you into, if you sold 1 or 5 of those today, then the next day sell 6 to 10. You always step it up the next day. Because yesterday is dead. Today is a new day. You know what I'm saying? So, just be a better version of yourself. You feel me? You know, treat everybody with love and kindness and respect. You know what I'm saying? Respect those who respect you. Those who don't fuck with you, lead them be. You know what I'm saying? and just read, exercise your mind, spiritually grow every day. Make it your job every day to spiritually grow, because if you don't, you're spiritually dying. You know what I'm saying? Because anything that don't grow dies. You feel me? So be a better person every day. Practice on being a better person. Every day you should practice on a different moral, a different virtue, something just different. You're supposed to just work at it, work at it, work at it. If you commit 10,000 hours to something, you will become a master. That's what they say. So commit 10,000 hours to being the best version of yourself. That's real self-love. If you don't want to improve yourself, then you don't love yourself. You got to grow. You got to grow. You got to advance. And that's real shit, man. That's real talk. You feel me? If you trying to quit smoking cigarettes and shit like that, if you went an hour without smoking a cigarette today, then the next day go 2 hours without smoking one. You know what I'm saying? That real talk. You can always grow. You can always learn. You don't know it all. Stay away from people who feel like they know it all, because a fool feels like he know everything. A wise man know he don't know enough. You know what I'm saying? So stay away from people who think they know everything. Like every time you talk, they just got an answer for everything. I got an answer. I know. You don't know everything, big dog. You know what I'm saying? I surround myself around people who want to know, not people who think they know. I surround myself around people who want to know. You feel me? So, you know, put your ego to the side, because that ego will get you fucked up. I wouldn't say put it to the side. I say control it, because there's a time and a place for your ego. That's the reason why you have it. There's a time and a place for your ego. You gotta learn to control it. Just like your demons, they always tell you to control your demons. Never get rid of your demons. You gotta control your demons, because there's a time and a place where you need it. It's a time and a place where you need it. There's a time for good and there's a time for bad, and there's a time where they both just coexist. And it's up to you to figure out which is which. So that's it. You know what I'm saying? Just had to wake up, make a morning video. You know, speak some encouragement to people, drop some gems on folks. You know, I hope you take something from it. Hope you love it. You know, like, share, subscribe. You know, YouTube page, Signs Are For The Conscious Mind. You know what I'm saying? Dropping heavy material. I just downloaded this little video maker, so I can start showing like pictures and videos and breaking down shit instead of just me talking to you, because some people have to see the shit that I'm saying. You know, a lot of us can hear it and comprehend, but some people gotta see it. So, you know, just stay tuned, man. The channel's climbing. Subscribers is going through the roof. I remember I started that page, only had 1 subscriber. You know, a couple of months later, nigga almost hitting 100. And so the page is growing, the content getting better. You know, just stay 100, man. It's beautiful today, even though it's cold. Go get you some sun. Go eat right. Go have a salad this morning. Go have a salad for lunch. You know what I'm saying? Put that burger down. Go and get you some green food, some shit that's going to electrically charge you. But it is what it is. Signs Is For The Conscious Mind. Peep game. If you don't catch the signs, you're going to miss something.